Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Kiro speaking, and I'm here to tell you that I don't know. I'm real iffy about WWE 2K23 right now. And I'm not just clickbaiting you just to have a negative opinion, just to stand out there. Because I mean, let's just look at what's new in this year's game. This is 2K's official website, and I gotta say, the covers for the past 2 years with Rey Mysterio and now John Cena are pretty freaking solid. If we look at the pre-order bonuses, we get Bad Bunny, which is cool. Yeah, it'll be fun to play with once or twice. And on the Icon Edition, we get the prototype John Cena 2002 Randy Orton. Like, that's pretty cool. Not ruthless aggression, but even like more like retro stuff, which is something I enjoy. I'm sure we'll get the Tokenomics John Cena as a unlock from the showcase mode, which I'll get to. It's one of the biggest reasons why I'm not too excited for this year's game. But let's get to the biggest reason why I'm not too excited. I mean, let's just look at the Icon Edition if we can. Okay, we can. Oh, oh, oh my god. Look at this shit. $160. This is Canadian dollars, by the way. In the USA, it's gonna be 119 or 120. Let's be real. Absolutely freaking insane, man. I do wish I chose something else, to do content on, not pro wrestling video games. God damn, this shit's expensive. Holy hell. I mean, you get 3-day early access, and here's the problem. Here's the problem. Let me go back to this page. Look at this. My faction. My faction. Well, this is not my faction, but yeah. My faction, you get the WrestleMania 22 arena. But I kind of think that all of this should be a part, besides the my faction stuff, I don't care about it. Should be a part of the base game as the showcase mode. You should be able to unlock all of these guys playing the showcase mode, not paying 160. That's not pretty cool. I mean, like, yeah. Does anybody care about my faction? By the way, it's online this year, which, of course, finally, by the way. But to me, it's like my team. It's like every other microtransaction filled cesspool of a game mode. And I'm sure like it's gonna eventually take over, and then we're just gonna have my faction updates in like 2K25, and nothing else will be updated, just like how it is on FIFA, just like how it is on NBA. I mean, if you've been playing these games as long as I have, like, you can remember back to 2K27, not 27, that's the future, but 17, where we had like a small amount of microtransaction. We didn't even have microtransaction, but like microtransaction like modes. And just every year it's just getting more and more invasive. It's just getting more and more ugly, and it's just gonna get worse, I'm sure. Yeah, this doesn't feel great. Now you're paying $160, and I mean, this stuff is cool, of course, but like, look at the rest of it. Like, everything else is my faction. Supercharger used to be a cheat code in the game. You could just go to the options, use a cheat, unlock everything, now have to pay for it. I like the fact that, by the way, we have the season pass, 5 new character packs. That was cool last year. Glad it's back this year. Like, it's not all bad, by the way. I mean, yeah, it's coming to all the consoles, PC. Also, John Cena is the executive soundtrack producer. I'm hoping that the soundtrack will be better, like, I don't know, SPR 2010 and stuff like that. But I'm not really expecting that from John Cena. I don't even think he picked anything for the soundtrack. They're just, just using his name for marketing. That's it. But yeah, man, wrestling and rock just goes together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate rap songs. I listen to them. But just like, again, just remember back to SWR 2010, 2009, and even before that, like, those soundtracks, I still listen to those. Whenever I hear something from WWE 2K, however, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's that song again. Just like, get me out of here. You know what I mean? But yeah, the game is out for the special versions 3 days earlier, and then March 17th, everybody can access it. And here's another important tidbit: some wrestlers that are now confirmed. The most important one being Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. We got Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold, and Roman Reigns. And here's another important thing to think about, to know. Tune into Monday Night Raw tonight for the world premiere of the even stronger showcase trailer, including more information and a look at WWE 2K23 gameplay. I'm hoping this has really improved because it was really fun. 2K22 was a good step to the right direction. Hoping the gameplay is even more solid because, like, yeah, I have things to complain about, but if the gameplay is super, super solid, like, at least that way you won't be able to hear too much negativity from me, to put it simply. I mean, we got all the features over here with starting with war games. Great, we got two rings, we got the war games cage, but then look at this. See, I want to get excited for this. Yeah, I really want to like this, but it's not 5v5. We don't have a 10-man mode. Imagine Royal Rumbles with that. I mean, we're getting these games out on the PS5 already, right? And the next gen Xbox console. I'm hoping at least next year we can get that 5v5 or 10 superstars in the ring. Because my first thought when I heard about war games being a thing in this game, I was like, oh crap, they actually went through with making 5 versus 5 matches? No, 3v3 or 4v4. That's all you get. Of course, it's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice, like I said, to have a 5v5. Then the showcase mode, yeah. See, here it sounds cool because the champ is here, played through an interactive sports documentary narrated by John Cena himself, covering the key moments and toughest opponents of John Cena's storied 20-year WWE career. And in a franchise first, take on the role of each marquee opponent, some of the WWE's greatest of all time, as you aim to take down Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. The problem is, I think this, like in past showcases, we played as someone else and stuff like that, but whatever, it's fair enough. It's still exciting. We're gonna try to beat John Cena. Of course, it's never gonna happen. I guess we're just gonna lose every match. But cool, Gonna see a lot of people from the PG era, Ruthless Aggression era, lots of cool names, Kurt Angle being one, Edge being one. I mean, John Cena, it's just so many cool rivalries. But here lies the problem when you go to WWE.com and look at Showcase. Here lies the freaking problem, and let me tell you, it's a big freaking problem. Look at this. This interactive sports entertainment documentary uses 2K's unique slingshot tech for a seamless transition from gameplay to live action. No! Please, God, no! WWE 2K22 had the worst showcase mode I've ever seen in my entire life. Do not repeat that. It's lazy. It's the laziest game mode. It's the laziest excuse of a game mode I've ever seen. And I think this year we're just gonna get the exact same. Not only is it boring as fuck to play, all right? It's like you get copyrighted anyways, like each second for any real life footage, so you can't even show it on YouTube. It's absolutely pointless and lazy. What the hell? The whole idea of the showcase mode is that you see everything in game recreated. That's cool. That's the appeal of it. At least it used to be. I can fucking do that. I can take the gameplay video. I can just do a basic crossfade. It's done. I guess I have the crazy great slingshot technology too. Damn, my GM has some upgrades. It says, more match types, multiple seasons, expanded match cards, more match types for up to 4 players. Does this mean fatal 4-way matches, 4 people matches, or can you play my GM with 3 of your friends? I'm not exactly sure. We have more GMs to select from. We can create our own GM. That's back, but there's still no trading. This seems to me like, yeah, sure, there are some upgrades, and this GM mode is better than last year's, of course, please, but it's still not better than SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, or whenever the first My GM mode came out. Like, are you kidding me? Myrai seems the exact same as well. Like, I hope they upgraded it. I hope they made it better because it definitely needed at least a lot of quality of life updates. Also, I don't know why, but the page on WWE.com is much more informative because, I mean, look at this. Yeah, I have men's and women's division storylines just like last year, and the ability to import custom created superstars. If you ever played WWE 2K20, what am I saying? 2K15, you could import CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, whatever created superstar you had. You could import it to my career. That was pretty fun. So that's back. But I guess you still can't export your superstars, which I just want to choke myself. Okay. We're on YouTube. I gotta calm down before this video gets demonetized. But like, come on, man. I hope that's the thing in the game. We have Braun Breaker confirmed here, Tommaso Ciampa, Alexa, Asuka, and the guy from Legado del Fantasma confirmed. My faction. Yeah, like I said, I don't care. Universe mode, it's still the same. 10 years. 10 freaking years, it's still the same. It says here that it has a reworked, right here, story system, but I mean, I don't know. They say this literally every single year in a different. They just word it differently. This basically means we did absolutely nothing for Universe mode, as always. You're welcome. At least it's still in the game. And here's the roster, by the way. And let me say, am I not excited for this game? I'm a huge wrestling fan. Of course I'm excited. Of course I'm going to be all over this game. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels that's probably going to be covering this game. So yeah, but it's because I'm a huge fan. And because I'm so invested in these games that I want them to be better. And like, yeah, sure, it seems fun. It's definitely gonna be an upgrade over 2K22, but it's just like kind of like an expansion pack, you know, not a sequel, not a new game, and they just have a year. Maybe they should just keep the development cycle 2 years. That way, every single time we have a new game coming out, we see some huge changes. But yeah, I don't know. Like the price is crazy as well. If that was a little better, I'd be overall more positive with my outlook on this game. But like I said, I don't hate it. I think there's a lot of negatives to be found here. At the same time, I still think there's going to be some fun to be had with this game. Let's look at the roster that is confirmed for now. We're going to go ahead and when it happens, we're going to look at the full roster too. But we got AJ Styles, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Austin Theory, Bad Bunny, Batista, the Leviathan version, Bianca Belair, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar from 2002, Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes, Cruz del Toro, meaning the rest of the Legado del Fantasma, Damien Priest, which means Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio as well, Drew McIntyre, Hollywood Hogan, John Cena as the prototype, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton from 2002, Rey Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, Roman Reigns, Ronda Rousey, Sheamus, Steve Austin, The Miz, Tommaso Ciampa, some legends like Kurt Angle. That's what I'm expecting. Edge is definitely gonna be in there. I mean, of course, in the modern day, Randy Orton is going to be there. Matt Riddle, I'm sure, is going to be there as well. Aldo Uso, Solo Sikoa. So, you know, that's also cool. I mean, we're going to get to see the new version of Austin Theory. You know, lots of new superstars to play with, lots of new arenas. I'm sure John Cena Showcase mode will bring some cool stuff as well. Even though I think the mode itself really looks like it's going to suck. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This is my 2 cents on the news about 2K22. Let me know what you think. Are you as bummed out for some of the things that I'm bummed out about, or do you not really care? I would like to know, so leave a comment down below. I'm gonna be back probably tonight after we see that new gameplay video from 2K during Raw. So I'll be providing a detailed look, a different point of view, and if you would like to see that, please go ahead and subscribe. Where is that? Where is it? There it is. All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one.